Talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So what happened at the Oasis?
Man. Alright, check it out. So me and Ashley go to the Oasis party, right? Because it's hot than a motherfucker. We can't swim. Neither one of us can swim.
Yeah.
We're going to go to this park and try to see if we can figure out how to swim.
Uh-huh.
And then so we sitting here, we get in there. First we got to get like bathing suit and all that shit. So we got all that shit. We get to the place, and it's only like was it like $7-8 to get in?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like $15 for us total, because she had like a $1 off coupon that she got from the little center that we go work out at.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, we in this motherfucker, right? I'm like, all right, what we gonna do first? She said, let's go and get in the pool. But there's like a whole bunch of people in there, so we're like, we ain't gonna fucking do that. We ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah, I want to get no pee. I don't get that.
Nah, see, shut up. No. But listen. So we go over to, we see the water slide. It's a real small park. It ain't really nothing big and nothing special, but it's just a place to cool off if you want to get wet for cheap money, which just sounds weird. Anyway.
Cheap money.
So we going over to that little, like they got the moat thing at Oceans of Fun?
Uh-huh.
Okay, they got that here too. And they got like one section where they got like a little waterfall or whatnot. And we get in the water. The water's only 3 feet deep. So I get in the water and I'm halfway out the water. And she gets in there and she gets in the inner tube and I get in the inner tube. But I'm trying to put the inner tube on like a shirt. So I'm like, got my arm, because I try to like just put my arms up and just let it fall through, but it gets stuck. So then I got to like take one arm out and then try to maneuver my way in it like a shirt. And I finally get it around me. And I'm not fat. I've lost weight, man. I'm like skinny now. I got like a swimmer's build now. I used to be kind of husky like Doug, funny. But now I'm like swimmer's build. My stomach is flat and shit. My fat is disappearing. When you sit down and you kind of scrunch, the fat is disappearing. So I'm cool on that. But anyway, so I'm sitting here, I'm in this water, right? And I'm like, okay, I gotta get down, but how am I gonna do this when I'm 6'4", getting in this 3 foot of water?
Mm-hmm.
I squat down, I finally realized, okay, I'm cool like this. So I get comfortable, right? So then the inner tube was all the way up to my armpits, and my whole body is hanging out the bottom of this motherfucker, and my feet are dragging on the damn floor.
So what happened?
I was why you say it like that? No, so I'm sitting here, she gets in there, she cool, but she leaning back, I'm leaning forward. So I'm dragging my feet on the floor, on the ground and shit, and I'm like, okay, this ain't bad, this is kind of cool, because I'm trying to get over my fear of water, because I only had 2 bad experiences with water.
So are you saying he like Sonic when he had that one thing, and he just like supposed to be running real fast with his feet, he just dragging it across the floor?
Yeah, I was like that, when he got the gold, yeah, that's how it looked, but really slow. So then, my girl starts to try to get up in the inner tube so that just her butt is in it and her legs and her back is like on the outside or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And she's trying to do this shit, but she's trying to do it with the inner tube on her. So she's in the water pushing the inner tube down like she don't get her ass out and then sit on it. And then you need to stop because you're going to flip over. What happens? She flips over. Like she's in the water. She can't swim. She's in 3 feet of water, struggling. And I'm trying to get her, and I can't stop because the current keeps pulling me. And I'm literally just like sliding back like I'm getting dragged along, and I can't even stand up in 3 feet of water.
Damn.
It was bullshit.
So you couldn't be her knight in shining armor coming to save her life.
I couldn't do shit, so I'm over here stumbling in the water. Everybody else is like, kids playing. Everybody chilling. Yeah. I'm over here struggling like I'm trying to save her like cliffhanger and shit. It was all bad. We finally get her back. Let's try to do it again. I said, stop trying to do it, you're going to fall. And she fall right in again. It's stupid shit. But the messed up part was was like, we ended up next to this blind dude that was in the water.
What is a blind dude in the water for?
I don't know, but he was in there, and I didn't know he was blind at first. I thought he just got a lot of chlorine in his eyes. So I figured he just closed his eyes like that chlorine must be fucking him up because he ain't gonna open his eyes for shit.
So what do you do?
Next thing you know, he gets by us and he says, hey, how you guys doing? I'm like, well, okay. You having fun? I'm like, yeah. Next thing you know, he's like, rawr. Like, what the fuck? This nigga growling his shit like a little tiger or some shit. What the fuck is this nigga doing? And then next thing you know, my girl start cracking up. I'm laughing. And then shit goes wrong some more.
Oh, boy.
And we end up, like, first we had, like, gotten past him. And then something happened. I guess she tried to do that shit again, and it still didn't work. She kept falling in the water. And then she finally, like, I fell in the water. I'm in 3 feet of water, struggling, trying not to die and shit. We finally get back up to where we need to be. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. And next thing you know, the blonde dude comes back up again, and she's cracking up over something I said or some shit. And he's like, hey guys, how's it going? He's like, hey, how's it going? He's like, I like your laugh. What's your name? And my girl's like, her name is Ashley. She's like, Terry. He's like, hi, Terry. And I said, you crazy girl. And he's like, who's that? She said, this is my husband, John.
John.
So now it's Terry and John. So, oh, okay. Like, what the fuck is that? So I'm like grabbing her inner tube and I'm pulling her away like, come on, let's go. And I'm running in the water.
He can't run in the water?
Yeah, I'm running in the water like at a 45-degree angle. In the inner tube. And so, after this bullshit had happened, we get out the water. We chill out for a little bit. We go on the slide, and it's like 5 feet of water at the bottom of it. So, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna get on this slide. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be alright. I get on the inner tube thing. I go down the slide, hit the water. I can't see shit. I'm in the bottom of the pool, and I jump up. And then my whole chest hurt. Feel like an alien about to pop out and shit. Because I think I breathed in too hard or some shit. Out of some fear or some shit. I don't know. But then, the worst part of the whole thing happened at, in the pool. Like the real pool. Because everybody had cleared out. There was like a lot less people. I said, let's go over there. And I said, okay. So, we went over there. And, she had brought some sort of malted beverage. I don't know. But she put it in like a little a water bottle. It looked like some red Kool-Aid. I don't know what it is. So we get in this water, and we in the 4-foot side because we ain't going deeper than that. And then out of nowhere, this little white girl comes up on us like, hi! But like, she's like, hey! And she's like, you want to watch me swim? He's like, okay. So she starts swimming. Said, did you see me swim? We're like, yeah. And my girl's like, yeah, that's nice, you know, all this other shit. I'm like, we need to get away from this white girl. And my girl said, how old are you? She said, almost 10. I'm like, you're almost 10. The fuck does that mean? So you about 9 or whatever. And then next thing you know, she keep asking other shit, more shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I'm looking at my girl, and she's like, I'm like, we gotta get away from this white girl. She's up here bugging the shit out of us. And I'm thinking, like, this is how these kids get kidnapped. Because, I mean, you think about it, here they are sitting here, like, yeah, let's talk to strangers. You don't know us. You know what I'm saying? We could be like a tag team pedophile thing. You don't know. You don't know shit. Then you talking about, and the brother just looking like, this bitch is crazy. That's what he's looking about his own damn sister. She wanted, and then I tell my girl, I said, oh shit, I got my glasses on. I said, take my glasses, because she had like left already, whatever. So I told her, take my glasses and put them in the bag. She said, okay. So she hops out the water. She goes up to put her shit in there. Next you know, hi! She pops up out the water again. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at my girl shit away. She said, you want me? He said, watch me swim. I'm going to swim under your legs. I'm like, I'm under my legs. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh shit, man, they're gonna think I'm trying to have sex with this child and shit. This is not cool, man. And then I turn around, my girl's taking a swig of that drink or whatever, and then I'm looking, and it, like, she's underneath me, and then it's like her body just floats up into my legs and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm really freaking out because I'm thinking like, man, they gonna think I'm trying to fuck this child. I'm trying to do something with this child. I'm like, where are your parents at? That's the only thing I'm thinking about the whole time. And I turn around and my girl is gone. I don't see her nowhere. I'm like, the fuck she go? So now I'm sitting here, this kid sitting here looking at me in the face, smiling and shit like she want to be my best goddamn friend.
So what did you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
I was like, I don't know. I didn't do shit. I just sat there and to try to ignore her and shit. Like, I'm just trying to get the fuck away. I was like, alright. And her name was like Kaylee or some shit. The average white girl name.
So I have a water park story. I wasn't there. But I was talking to this lady at my job, and she said that she was going out to the water park, and she said that she couldn't swim. But she always goes down the slide and goes to like an 8-foot pool. So I'm like, so why would you go down the slide if you can't swim? She's like, well, they have people there to save you. I'm like, what? I was like, so you just go down the pool, they come out and save you? She's like, yeah, I went down one like 8 times. She's like, I almost died, but it was cool. I was like, what? I'm like, so you go there, almost die, and be like, yeah, this is fun.
Thrill seekers.
It's like, what the hell? Like, do you have a romantic relationship with death or something? Because you must have, because you always like meeting a nigga every Saturday.
We was determined to learn how to swim. So, she came back finally. Alright, so I'm glad you're back. This white bitch keeps fucking with me. I can't take this shit. Alright, we need to get to swimming, trying to learn how to swim. So she's like, you gotta get into the deeper end of it. So she tried to like, get me to lay out and float. I can't float for shit.
See, everybody was laughing at me because they was like, all you gotta do is lay there and be still. Like, that shit does not work.
It doesn't.
As soon as you lay there, it's like you just go to the bottom. You don't come up. It's like, nigga, you gotta be relaxed. I tried the shit.
Exactly.
Floating does not work.
Like, it don't work for black people.
Like, you ain't doing it right. How do you not float right?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I can't float. So I was trying to float, couldn't do it. I was trying to, like, they talk about wading in the water, whatever, where your feet ain't like touching the bottom, but the foot, the pool was like 4 foot at the beginning, then it got to 5 foot, then it got, I think that was like all it was that, and then it just like had this line or whatever in the middle with like this buoy, and it was like it went down to 12 feet. All right, okay, so it does that over there, and I had like a diving board where people get to dive off and shit. And I'm sitting over here on the other side, I'm looking at them diving off, I'm like, you know what, I ain't even gonna fucking do that shit.
Yeah, I know, as soon as you go boom, the motherfucker you dead.
Exactly, because I'm gonna jump and then I'm gonna dive in and I ain't gonna come back up. And they gonna jump in to try to save me. And everybody gonna be watching me die and shit.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah, and all I'm thinking is, I'm this 6 foot tall grown ass man in a pool full of children that know how to swim. And I'm just sitting in here like, yeah, I don't know shit about swimming. And then, so, my girl figures out how to swim to me. That's it. Literally, I go across the thing, and she starts swimming, and she swims to me. And I try to get under the water and start swimming, I'm just moving.
You ain't
I
going
come up,
nowhere.
I'm in the same damn place.
Yeah. See, that's what happened when I went to New Orleans and I got in that pool. And like I said, I went down. I'm thinking like I had practice in the bathtub, so this shouldn't be shit. So I hops in the water, you know what I'm saying? And then I went down to the bottom. At first I'm cool because I'm like, okay, this is what's supposed to happen. So now I'm trying to get back up to the top. So I started trying to jump. That ain't working. I started trying to do the Mario Frog thing. That ain't working. So I tried to do the doggy paddle. That ain't working. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck's happening? So I try to do that lay down and move. So I'm just laying on the bottom of the thing. I'm like, I gotta get the fuck up and run. So I can't run. So I'm just freaking out at this point because I'm like, all this shit I've been trying in the tub ain't working. The tub lied to me. I'm moving in the tub, but you get in that damn pool and in the real water, it's like a whole different thing.
Right. I ain't swim in the tub in so long. Well, I'm too big to swim in the tub. But no, I mean, yeah. And it was like I started figuring out how to move in the water. And so she figured out how to move pretty good in the water. I started figuring out how to move in the water. I was like, okay, cool. I can actually move some feet or whatever. So, but I only swim maybe like 4 feet.
Yeah.
But I get under the water because I can't do it on top of the water. I don't even know how. But everybody else was like be splashing and doing all kind of outlandish shit. Mm-hmm. And I'll just be like, man, I was just trying to swim because I don't know how.
So I wish I could do that dolphin work when you just underwater, just moving around all freely.
Yeah, I don't know who can do that, but I know I can. And then it's like I watch the swimming shit. These motherfuckers be swimming slow. They're like, all you gotta do is this.
Yeah.
They be barely moving. I'll be in the water. I'll be like, yeah, I'm about to push the water. I feel like the force of the water. I'm like trying to move.
Man.
And it's like my girl's like, swim to me. I'm like, all right. So she get over there and I try to do that shit. I come back up. I'm only like halfway there. And she's only like 8 feet away from me. And I'm 6 foot tall. So you think I'd just do one move and that'd be cool.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you're underwater, no matter how long it feel like you've been underwater for 5 minutes and you only went like 3 inches.
Right.
Like, what? I've been doing all this moving and kicking and have my arms go all crazy, and I ain't did shit.
Trying to be coordinated. And then we started watching the people that was like teaching their kids how to swim. We was like, look, pay attention, pay attention.
Trying to get free swimming lessons.
And this motherfucker over here, come on, Billy. Come on, little Billy. It's gonna be all right. I got you. Just keep on moving. Keep on doing it. There you go. And I'm looking at her like, she's like, all right.
Y'all gonna try that?
Hold me up, and then I'm gonna try to swim. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I hold her up, which is cool. You know, then I start pulling her out the water a little bit. You know, having fun and then all that kind of shit. Now she tried to do it with me, and I'm like, I feel weird now, because I'm 6'4". Our girl is like 5'7". I'm like, man, I need like private swimming lessons or something. This shit look embarrassing. And then they had the Samoan twins on the other side of the pool, and they wrestling and shit. I'm like, these niggas is crazy. And then they go to the diving board. I'm like, how these fat niggas float? I was like, I can't take it.
Yeah, because that'd be fucked up if I go into the water and I can't do shit, but then see somebody real big going that motherfucker just like a house floating on the water right by me. Like, ain't this a bitch?
And Samoan dude got more hair than anybody I know.
Yeah.
Like, damn. These niggas out here, man, this is bullshit. Ain't do nothing.
Can't float, can't swim, can't doggy paddle, can't do none of the shit that they say. Oh, this will be easy. Try this. You get in there, almost drown. Okay, let's try something else. All right, this should be easy. Try this. I almost drowned again. Damn it. Hey, nigga, you just can't swim. I told you I couldn't swim.
Is Facebook fucked up?
I guess so, because I can't do shit on it.